Hey, it's Jessica Jarrell, and I'm a singer and songwriter signed to Island Def Jam. There's no title for it yet, and it'll be out later this summer. And on the album, I worked with Toby Gad a lot for most of it. I co-wrote most of my album, so, because I love writing. And I worked with Neo on it, and Travis McCoy is on my single. And I really love this writer named August. He actually did the single Up and Running. He's great. And yeah, I worked with a few different people on it. My favorite song on the album, well, I have a couple. Up and Running, like I said, the single. Especially when Travis McCoy got on it, I was like, this is crazy. I thought it was so cool. And Key to My Heart, that was in the backup plan with Jennifer Lopez. I wrote that song, and it really meant a lot to me. So to be able to perform it on tour and stuff, and that song has gotten a really good response. A lot of people tell me that they love that song and they can relate to it so much, and that's really important to me. That I write things that people can relate to, and say, oh, I've been through that, or I feel like this. I like that. Toby actually was in the office one day, and he was playing another artist, and they ended up signing her. And then they were like, oh, well, do you have any other artists you're working with or whatever? And he was like, well, I have this girl, she's 13. I was about to turn 14 at the time. And he was like, we're not ready to shop her yet, but I'll play you something. So he played my music for David Massey at Mercury. And L.A. Reid walked by, and he was like, who's that? And he was like, oh, this is my artist, Jessica Jarrell. He was like, we have to get her here now, blah, blah. So I was like, Toby called me, and I was like, what? He called my mom, and we were just like, this is crazy. So a few days later, I was in front of L.A. Reid in his office in New York, I was so scared at first. I walked in, and I didn't know whether to sit on the couch or the chair by his desk. I was like, oh my God. But he was really, really sweet, really, really cool. I really love Beyonce. I think she's great. I love how she's, done some acting as well as singing, because I plan to do that too. I was in the Schoolgirls movie, and I was actually doing a lot of acting training before I started singing, so I definitely want to get into that a little bit more. I seriously was walking home from school, and I got a call, and they were like, oh, you're going to be performing at the Easter egg roll. I was like, what? I literally, I started shaking, I was in shock, because it's just I was in 8th grade. That's so overwhelming. It was great, though. I was so excited. Yeah.
So what was that like actually performing there?
It was incredible. At first I thought I was going to be so nervous, but him and his family, they're all so sweet. And yeah, so I just had a good time. I got up there, and I felt really, really comfortable. It was a really fun show. There was a lot of people.
Did you get a chance to actually meet the first family?
I did, yeah. We went in the White House, and we got to, talk to them and talk to the vice president and his wife, which I got along with them really well. We talked for a half hour. It was so cool. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you talk about?
I don't even remember. We talked about everything, me being an artist, school, just a bunch of different things. People would come up to him, and he'd be like, oh, this is my friend Jessica Jarrell. And I was like, yeah, that's so cool. I had a great time there. I want to work with Drake. I think he's absolutely amazing. I just think it would be cool to be able to work with him. I always listen to him on my iPod. If you look at my most played songs, it's Drake this, Drake that. I think he's amazing.
Which song is your favorite right now?
Fireworks with Alicia Keys. That song is incredible. I first heard it, my manager played it for me, and I was like, what? Oh my God, this is crazy. So yeah, I totally love him. I want to win a MTV award. I just love MTV. I don't know. I think they're so cool. And later I want to win some awards for writing songs for other people, because writing is definitely something I really, really, really love. And I also want to do some acting. Hey, it's Jessica Jarrell, and you're watching Wrap Up TV.